Hi, it's Maureen Muldoon with lesson 68 from A Course in Miracles. And the lesson today is Love Holds No Grievances. And it says that you were created by love like itself, and you can hold no grievances and know yourself. To hold a grievance is to forget who you are. To hold a grievance is to see yourself as a body. To hold a grievance is to let the ego rule your mind and to condemn the body to death. Perhaps you do not yet fully realize just what holding a grievance does to your mind. It seems to split you off from your source and make you unlike him. It makes you believe that he is like what you think you have become, for no one can conceive of his creator as unlike himself. Shut off from yourself, capital S, which remains unaware of its likeness to its creator, yourself, capital S, seems to sleep, while the part of your mind that weaves illusions in its sleep appears to be awake. So that's what's happening when you create a grievance, when you make up a grievance. Your holy mind goes to sleep and your ego mind just starts to work overtime, making up more grievances, and building up support to maintain this grievance. So it goes on to say, can all this arise from holding a grievance? Oh yes, exclamation mark. So that means it's really true. Oh yes. For he who holds grievances denies he was created by love, and his creator has become fearful to him in his dream of hate. Who can dream of hatred and not fear God? That's such a great question. Like, can you really have your hatred and your love too? Like, can you really go to God with a knife in your brother's back? No. God doesn't want that bloody mess on her doorstep. You need to clean that up before you come knocking. Anyhow, it goes on to say, it is as sure that those who hold grievances will define God in their own image as it is certain that God created them like himself and defined them as part of him. It is as sure that those who hold grievances will suffer guilt as it is certain that those who forgive will find peace. So if you're out of peace, if you're feeling any degrees of guilt, like, that's a sure sign that there's some forgiveness that could help, get you out of that stuck place. It is as sure that those who hold grievances will forget who they are, as it is certain that those who forgive will remember. Would you not be willing to relinquish your grievances if you believed all of this was so? Perhaps you do not think that you can let go of your grievances. Perhaps you do not believe that you can actually let go of your grievances. Perhaps you believe that your grievances are a part of you, that they're in your blood, that you need to hold your grievances, that if you let go of this grievance, you will be letting down the world. You will be saying that this thing that happened to you is appropriate and good or okay. But it's not saying any of that. If you let go of your grievances, you will have freedom. And will it be hard to let go of your grievances? Well, yeah, that's why you've held on to them for so long, because letting them go is something that we're not supported in doing. We're supported in holding grievances. We're supported in having a bad guy out there. We're supported in living on the triangle of villain and victim and hero. This is what we're supported in, churning up drama. We're not supported in peace. So this is a course that supports us in peace. It says, perhaps you do not think you can let your grievances go. That, however, is simply a matter of motivation. This is a great part. It's just a simple matter of motivation. Today we'll try and find out how you will feel without them. So this lesson brings us into a meditation, a little bit of stillness and contemplation, where you consider, what would it feel like if I let go of this story? Byron Katie does this really well. She asks 4 questions. Her whole philosophy is, get a grievance, write it down, ask 4 questions, and turn it around. And basically the questions are, is this true? Is this really true? Who would you be without this truth? So anyway, it goes, if you succeed even ever by so little, there will never be a problem in motivation again, because you'll experience freedom. As soon as you say, who would I be without this? Wow, I would be happy, I would be joyful, I would be more holy, I would be more present, I would be less weighted down. So why wouldn't you? Begin today's extended practice period by searching your mind for those against whom you hold what you regard as a major grievance. Some of these will be quite easy to find. And then think of the seemingly minor grievances that you hold. And think even of the ones that you hold against those people that you love. It'll quickly become apparent that there is no one against whom you do not cherish a grievance of some sort. This has left you alone in all the universe in your perception of yourself. So these grievances are very separating. You know, they leave us in a place of separation and specialness. So it goes on to say, determine now to see all these people as friends. Say to them all, thinking of each one in turn as you do so, I would see you as my friend, that I may remember that you are part of me and come to know myself. I would see you as my friend, that I may remember that you are part of me and come to know myself. Spend the remaining practice period trying to think of yourself as completely at peace with everyone and everything, safe in a world that protects you and loves you, and that you are in love in return. Try to feel safety surrounding you, hovering over you and holding you up. Try to believe, however briefly, that nothing can harm you in any way. At the end of the practice period, tell yourself, love holds no grievances. When I let all my grievances go, I will know that I am perfectly safe. It's helping us to establish a mindfulness around the idea that everything is for us and nothing is against us. And for some of us, that's a huge shift. That's like jumping the Grand Canyon. But a little goes a long way, and as you continue to practice these lessons, you'll begin to gain greater intolerance for all of the grievances that you carry and greater tolerance for peace. It goes on to say the short practice period should include a quick application of today's idea in this form. When any thought of grievances arises against anyone, physically present or not, just simply say, love holds no grievances. Let me not betray myself. We are not designed to hold grievances. It's going to feel really crappy in our bones. So that we're not designed for this. So let me not betray myself. Let me not think that I can drink poison and be fine. I can't. I will have a spiritual hangover. So it goes on to say, in addition, repeat the idea several times an hour in this form. Love holds no grievances. I would wake to myself, capital S, by laying all of my grievances aside and waken in him. So this is lesson 68 with A Course of Miracles, Love Holds No Grievances. Practice makes perfect, and let go of those grievances. There's an amazing state of peace that awaits you on the other side of this grievance. I know it's hard to let them go, but a little willingness in the Holy Spirit will help open your clenched fists around holding on to these, what we think of as comfort zones, or comforting things, but they don't comfort us. They really weigh us down, and we deserve greater freedom. You deserve greater freedom. So thanks for listening, and stay the course. Bye. Liam.
Man. Keep it good.